This is Marty's brother Mark, and you know what month this is. This is National Cable Television Month. It's TV you've got to see. And you'll want to watch Worldwide Magazine on Friday, April 19th. It's the main event for our program. We're going to feature not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, but we're going to have 7 hours. That's it, 7 hours of Worldwide Magazine on Friday, April 19th from 7 p.m. until 2 a.m. 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. You won't want to miss a single hour.
What channel is that on, Mark?
It's on channel 15 on the TCI Double Helix cable system.
Now, when is that again? I forgot.
Friday, April 19th, 1991, the 5th anniversary of Worldwide Magazine. 7 hours.
Hi, this is PEP, reminding you to set that dial on channel 15 for April 19th as Worldwide Magazine presents our 5th anniversary special. It's 7 hours from 7 p.m. until 2 a.m. of some of what we think are the best moments from Worldwide Magazine. Some of our friends are going to stop by, hopefully, and we're going to have some other surprises. We'll see what we can come up with. Anyway, it's April 19th from 7 p.m. until 2 a.m. on Channel 15 right here on City Cable, 7 hours, and I suggest that you get a VCR and set your VCR and record the whole thing because it'll only be on once. Right?
7 hours. 7 hours.
Right, 7 hours.
7 hours.
You don't want to miss this, do you?
Yeah, this will be the last time you miss it, too, so don't miss it.
Don't touch that dial. Today on Worldwide Magazine, a very special treat. Yes, it's the Vince and Marty Show.
Hello, Worldwide Magazine viewers. Welcome to the Vince and Marty Show. Today we have a in-depth report and interview with my cousin, Bob Enders. Take it away, Vince.
Hi, Bob. How you been, buddy?
Just fine.
I miss you, man. Hey, well, Bob, what'd you have for lunch today?
Beans and garlic.
Oh, really? What are you gonna have for supper tonight?
Beans and garlic.
Oh, really? Hey, Bob, I hear you like a lot of women. Is that true? You like sturdy women?
I like all kind of women,
What about
especially rich ones.
rich ones? Oh, really? Wait, Bob, what do you like to do after work sometimes? I mean, do you like to go out, or you like to stay at home, or what?
I'd rather stay at home.
Why do you want to stay at home? Don't you like to go out with all the girls and everything? All the sturdy women we got on our show?
No, I'd rather stay at home.
Really?
I'd rather stay here.
Yeah. Well, you know, you're going to be on our show sometime, aren't you? When we get all our women on here, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, when you get you a sturdy woman, or you think you get? Well, don't you get any women right here at the shop at all, or?
No, they're all afraid of me.
Instead of asking you how many women or how many girlfriends you have, Bob, I want to know how long you've been working here as an auto mechanic.
34 years.
34 years. So how long was that been? That's been what, 16? When you were 16 years old.
Uh-huh.
16 years old, Bob's been working here at Enders. It's a long time. That's about the time I started here, 16.
I've been handled awful rough. Want to see my face in that smile? Like it, huh?
Hey, Bob, I got to ask you a question, Bob.
Yeah, I asked
Now, you know, if you do go out with anybody, who would you go out with as far as friends?
Probably, I don't have any friends.
Well, Bob, you know, I've been really busy the last 2 days. You know, I've been to visit a few of the girls, you know, on the show and everything. And heck, I even rode around with Pete a couple of times, you know, and helped him out, you know. And
Michelle.
Michelle, yeah, well,
Who is that?
well, Michelle. Oh, that's that one girl that. Well, did Marty go out with a Michelle a couple weeks ago? Or?
I don't know, you tell me.
Well, anyway, what I did was, you know, like the last 2 days, I've been thinking about coming up here and giving you a hand, you know, and trying to help you out a little bit, you know. Joey, seemed like you don't think I'm going to help you. I can help you, but, you know, I messed my knee up real bad, you know. But why don't you give me a job to do tomorrow, so when I come in here tomorrow, I'll help you out a little bit. Oh, that's right. Well, see, now the last 2 days, you know, I've been just sitting around the house not doing nothing, you know, because of my leg, you know. But I get up and go outside once in a while. I go places, you know. I go to visit all the other people. I visit Marty sometimes, you know. And, well, I was going to come over to your house the other night, you know, but you weren't there, man. I thought you said you stayed home all the time, you know. But, well, what the heck, you know. So I just drive around now and, you know, just wait till the next day. Then yesterday, like today, you know, I'm going to come up here and see you. And I guess tonight I'll go out and eat supper or something. You know, why don't you go with me tonight? You eat supper.
I don't go out and eat supper.
Oh, come on. You want to go out, don't you?
No, I don't have no money to go out.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go to the races tonight, you know, and I guess I'll go home. I guess that'll be it.
Watch out, you don't go in your pants, man.
Well, I'll tell you, Bob, it's a lot of problems at a gas station, man. I tell you, you got to get up there at 6 o'clock in the morning. You got to go down there and you got to, I don't know, get all your paperwork done. And then you got to go ahead and try to get your register set up. And you got to wait on the customers. And if the employee doesn't come in, you know, me and Marty, we got to put up with this all the time, you know. Right there, right, Marty, in the morning. And, you know, you got to get everything ready, you know. And then if somebody doesn't, like I say, somebody doesn't show up, you got to go ahead and you got to work extra hours by yourself. And you always got to worry about employees stealing stuff all the time. And I don't know, I tell you, it's a painful job.
Yeah, Vince is like one of these animated jukeboxes. It's a continuous play. It's like the jukebox. It's a continuous play. It keeps saying the same thing. Continuous play, continuous play. It repeats itself. It repeats itself. It repeats inside itself. It repeats inside itself. And it didn't say nothing new, but it says it keeps repeating inside itself. The sturdy man keeps repeating inside itself. After a while, you get tired of it. I say, aren't you going to say something? That keeps on repeating inside itself. After a while, you get kind of tired of listening to that, don't you? Good evening and welcome to another portion of the Vince and Marty show. And I'm running a special offer for anybody, you women out there, that might be interested in doing some ideals for our next show. But lately I had some business cards printed up, but if you would like to have one of these, you would have to either get in contact with the post office box, which Pete Parisi should put this up on the air at 3999 St. Louis, Missouri 63139. All right? And you address it to Worldwide Magazine. And if you would like to have one of my business cards, Vince and Marty business cards, which I'm having some new ones. By the time this is on the air, we should have the new ones available. Or if you see us on the street, come up and ask us for one. But only the women. I recruit women on my show for the Vince and Marty show. We don't have nothing against guys, but if you want something to do on the show, you guys, you have to get in touch with Pete Parisi, because I don't have anything to do with the guys. Just the sturdy women. This the sturdy men has the things to do with the sturdy women. So if you women out there got any ideals or any future plans of having something maybe you need tape for, such as a event or something, why don't you get in touch with Pete Parisi and drop a line, or you can call the phone number up there, the Worldwide Magazine's viewers hotline, 879-3002. Now we go back to the show. So hope you like the show. Thanks.
How much money you got in your drawers? How much money you got in your drawers, Kathy? Can I see your drawers? See how much money you got in there?
No. I need to pick 25 pack.
She can't get those cigarettes today because Vince isn't here. Vince isn't here. Oh, Vince was here, I'd be doing lots of stuff, but Vince isn't here. Vince isn't here. This is the leak protector.
Yeah, watch.
Why don't you use it on your head?
This is something we spend money on to see if there's water in the tank. Why
don't you give us water in your head, Vince?
No, I ain't got nothing up there, Pete.
I know.
I got nothing up here. I'm depressed. Kathy's leaving me today. No more Kathy, no more humping.
Sorry.
It's Kathy's last.
That'll work.
Kathy.
Word is out. Why are you quitting?
Why are you quitting, Kathy?
Because Clark oil stinks.
Who told you that?
Vince
Where'd
did.
you hit
Vince
that?
said that?
Did my pump stop yet?
Vince told you that Clark oil
I'm in the
stinks?
Honda. No.
Kathy got customers.
Yes, sir.
Guys?
Hello. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Just walk right in front now.
This is Tina.
Hi, Tina.
Hi, I'm over here.
See you up at the station.
Tina.
There's a,
I gotta hug them. See, Jamie didn't take the money, Pete. Did not take the money. She's an honest girl.
I'm standing here on this street corner. Pete ran into me by accident, and I have to just speak my mind out about Marty and Vince as being a disgrace to the show. I mean, Vince, you got a daughter named Jamie. Now, why is it when I see Jamie, I never get to give her a hump?
Buy your drink, buy your drink, buy your drink, buy your drink, buy your drink. Hey, buy your drink, buy your drink. Money, 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 money. Buy your drink, buy your drink. Yeah, buy your drink. Yeah, buy your drink. Buy your drink, buy your drink. Buy your drink, buy your drink. Yeah. Buy your drink, buy your drink.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to one full whole hour of the Vince and Marty show. And we're continuing our show here, and we got Matt Cicerich.
Cicerich, yeah.
Okay. Well, anyhow, we're at his 89th birthday.
89.
And Matt, I got a question to ask you. What is it like to live your 89th birthday? What is it like to be?
I don't know. Same thing I've done it before.
Same thing over and over and over.
Yeah. Doctor told me I should go out and get me so 25 years old girl, I'll be okay.
Oh, okay. Very good. You got any? Do you want to ask him a question, Vince?
Yeah, man. Do you have a lot of women in your life, or you just got one, or what? Is it one woman, two women, three women, or how many women you got?
One woman.
Whoa.
54 years. 54 years. 54.
How many years? 54 years. Oh, wow.
54.
Yes, but we were married when he was 34. How many before me?
Well, anyhow, I think that was a pretty good answer to what Vince asked the question to. But anyhow, I think Matt's a great guy, and I think you guys, I guess you would agree to it too.
Buy your drink. Come buy your drink. Come buy your drink.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, Matt, what's your philosophy on life?
Go out every night. I go out every night of fun. Nightclub, I go Friday, Saturday nightclub. You have 2 bottles of beers, see a couple of balls there. And play bingo every night.
Play bingo. You like playing bingo a lot?
Every night, yeah.
He does love bingo. I can't keep him away from it.
Well,
every night.
What other activities do you do at night? You know, like during the weeknights, like Monday through Friday. What do you do, Matt?
We go play bingo, then come home, then we go to nightclub, here, there, you know.
And make love.
And make love.
Make a baby.
Now that's real important to make love. How many kids do you have?
No, not zero.
Zero kids?
No kids, no kids.
And you make love a lot, and you don't have no kids?
54 years.
Well, you look like a happy couple. How many years was it again for the folks?
We'll be married 55 years in August.
Okay, Matt, what do you plan on doing for your 100th birthday?
100th birthday, I have a big party. Big one.
Where are you gonna have your party at?
I don't know yet.
We'll probably rent the, what is it?
The hall?
No, the convention hall.
The convention center, huh?
Convention center.
Yeah, that'd be a good place for you. Get a lot of people, and all your friends around the city can come in and visit you, huh? What do you want to say, Matt, before we go? What do you want to say before we go?
Well,
I want to thank all your friends for coming here.
Thank all my friends.
I want to thank you for coming here.
Yeah, thank you for being man there. Good friend of mine.
Well, you're a nice man, you're a nice lady, and I hope you last 100 years.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck to you, too.
Can I buy something to eat, drink, and you want to buy you?
Man, how did you meet your wife?
I know, she used to start work for me. She was working down on 6th Street, and I was barefooted, and I said, come on, baby, I'll buy you new shoes. So she got my odds, and then she started work for me.
Oh, wow, that was interesting.
My barmaid.
Good. That's real good.
36 years down on 6th Market. 36 years.
36 years, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you know, a lot of people worked a lot in the city.
Parisi was my place. Jack Dempsey was my place. Rosa Rose was my place. Eddie Fisher was my place. All the show people. All over the country was my place, though.
Well, you got 2 more celebrities. You got Vince and Marty now. What do you think about that?
My place, and he told me, so I look like him. He used to put $100 on a bar and walk out and say, goodbye. And I said, Jack, I got money. I don't need no money. deve put rápido on bar.
Matt, let me ask you something. You know, me and Marty, we're sturdy men on a show, you know.
Yeah.
Well, what do you give us some advice to last 100 years, like you're, well, 89 years so far? What kind of advice do you give me and Marty to last?
Get you a young girl, and have fun once in a while, and you'll be all right.
That's right.
Oh, good. Good. That's what we need for the Vince and Marty show.
Hey! Boo, 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 boo.
What are you watching, Matt? What show you watching? What show you watching, Matt? What show is this? The what? Vince show. Say it. The Marty show.
Marty show. Hey, Marty show. Hey.
What about Vince? What about Vince? Vince and Marty. Vince and Marty.
Hey, Marty. Vince and Marty show. Vince and Marty show.
Vince and Marty.
Vince and Marty show. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you to come here. You're good people. Buy your drink. Money. Buy your drink. Money. Money. Buy your drink. Buy your drink. Buy your drink. Buy your drink. Buy money.
Oh, no. 35-32. 35-30. 35-36. Ah, there it is, straight ahead. 35-30.
Hey, wait a minute, man. I feel a valve moving.
A valve?
It's called wind.
Davis, there. Oh, they go up flight of steps. I feel like I'm in the Bahamas. Where's the sea? Where am I going? Let's see.
What passing?
Yeah.
Hey, man, you leave me in the wrong
It
house.
said B. I don't know where B is. Ain't that C here? It says C is coming here. Oh, B is on the second floor. Okay. I'm on the wrong floor. Sturdy man here.
Especially delivery.
Hope I don't have a heart attack when this happens. Jane. Oh my God. It's our sturdy woman. Look at you. You got a nice place.
If it smells like beer, it's not my fault.
No, it smells good. Don't stink either, does it, Pete?
No, don't smell.
Gotta pick up finger. Now, does this lady stink, huh, Pete? Huh? I know. She does not stink.
Vince, you got a daughter named Jamie. Now, why is it when I see Jamie, I never get to give her a hug? I never get to give her a hug.
Daddy got a big old butt. Daddy got a big old butt.
I never get to give her a hug.
Such a lucky girl, being surrounded by so much love.
Do that real nice and slow like that, and then the same,
Wait, look, oh God, come on, not on my bed. Don't tell.
Are you enjoying it, Marty?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Are you enjoying it, Marty?
Yeah.
Yes, mister. Beg for mercy.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
Please.
Oh, please.
Please, mistress.
Please, mistress.
Well, Pete, does she stay? Huh, Pete? Huh?
Great.
You're watching our special presentation of the Vince and Marty Show, right here on Worldwide Magazine. And don't forget, if you'd like to contact Vince, Marty, or any other member of our program, give us a call at 879-3002. It's the Worldwide Magazine Viewers Hotline, 879-3002.
Hi, this is the Vince
and Marty Show, and we're on the road today with a special edition of seeing the
on the road
and visiting all these beautiful people out here today.
Come with us as we take a tour of the Vince and Marty Show on the big road.
Okay, let's hit the road.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Yeah, there's a lot of Hoosiers up North counties, but there is South County. You know, Hoosiers, Marty, they're kind of like, I don't know, they kind of grow on you a little bit, you know?
It's ironic how they kind of blend in with normal people. Hey, the river's kind of up, ain't it, Vince?
Yeah, it's way up there today. I don't know what the heck happened. I guess we had a flood or a rain or something. I mean, you know, it usually gets that high, don't it, when it rains most of the time, Marty?
Yeah, I guess it does.
Yeah. I don't know what these people are doing out here. I mean, they're always just walking around. Are they? Oh, look at this guy. He's flying a kite over here. Oh, he ain't got it up very high, does he?
Where's this stupid Chain of Rocks bridge at? Where we go?
Go east on 270 here, Marty.
Okay.
Go right. Oh, that's right. Right to me, left to you guys. That's right.
All right.
Now, Marty, let's see. We're going across over here in Illinois somewhere, so I don't know what we're going to see over here in Illinois. It's so flat over here all the time. Every time I come over here, all they got is lottery tickets over here in Illinois. I mean, that's all they ever do is they sell lottery tickets. They don't do nothing. I mean, look at these people out here. Oh, they look like a bunch of bikers.
Right. Plenty of bikers out here.
I mean, they don't do nothing over here. Every time I come over here, everybody's just driving. You know, I don't see no, people or nothing. Look at it now.
They're not going no place, Vince. They're just going in circles.
Yeah,
they're going in circles. They're repeating inside themselves, Vince.
Oh, they are?
Yes, they're repeating.
Well, Marty.
They're repeating inside themselves.
Okay, but Marty, you know, I mean, like I say, they, you know, all I see around here is people, you know, they just buy lottery tickets. I mean, there's no houses around here. There's no people that live over here. There's just open land. I mean, where do all these people come from over here? I mean, you know, there's just so many people over here, but they don't do nothing. I mean, look at it. I mean, you don't see anybody walking around out here, do you?
No, you know, there's a common word. It's called the Illinois land of Lincoln. Well, in my term, there's called. I remind everybody that I don't mean as it being offensive or something, but I call it land of the drunks. It's a very common unused word that nobody hardly ever hears.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because they got Pops and they got PTs and they got Roxy's and
they got
that's right.
They got the Red Garter.
Red Garter, yeah. You never hear them talk about anything else. You know, they got all these, you know, these sleazy topless bars over here all the time.
Right
you know?
now we're crossing the Chain of Rocks River Canal. That's where all the filthy barge is going up and down the river, back and forth.
Okay, now most of that water goes downstream. Like now, if you're over in Missouri, it goes.
It all goes downstream.
No, wait. If you're in Missouri, it goes upstream. If you're downstream,
that's like you, Vince. You're going down river all the time.
Hey, is this the Mississippi right here? Or is that the Mississippi over there? Where are we at now?
Well, Mississippi's in front of you, and you're over the Chain of Rocks Canal right now.
Okay, now is that the Lake of the Ozarks down there, or
that's Fishhole City down there.
Fishhole City, huh?
That's where you get your switching bait and tackle down there.
Oh, bait and tackle, huh?
Yeah, it's like the. Remember, Pete. Remember one thing. It's like the best biome truck.
What's that over there? The big humps out there. Oh.
That's the hump.
Right, that's where I hump a lot, don't I? Yeah.
That's the landfill, yeah.
Oh, okay. Do I do my hump there sometimes, or?
Yeah, you can do your Vince special hump.
Oh, okay. Well, Pete, does it stink now, huh, Pete? No, we're just gonna ask you a question about the bridge down here, okay?
What about it?
Oh, how far down is it down here?
Goes all the way across.
Pretty neat, man. We ran in a couple of horses down here. Now we get them on the show, man. We'll have a good time, man.
That's pretty neat.
Boy, that was a pretty horse, boy. I'm in love, man. I tell you.
Yeah.
I love horses. Pet the horse.
Well, it's
well, they don't stink, like Pete says. It says everything stinks around. That horse does not stink. I know.
Okay. You know. Okay.
That's a filly too. See, fillies are females. The other one's Okie. That's a male.
Right. Okay.
I know a little bit about farm animals. You know, I used to be on a farm a long time ago. You know, before I was a little kid. Yeah, my dad had pigeons and.
Where was your animals at?
That's on West Park Avenue. My dad used to have a pigeon coop in the backyard.
Oh, this was in St. Louis then.
Down in Dogtown where he used to live.
Oh, okay.
I used to go down to Forest Park and he used to get all the coal out of the Forest Park Highlands all the time when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Hey, you didn't know that, did you?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, you weren't born yet. I was.
We're walking down this road here. We're gonna go over the Chain of Rocks Bridge. So the old abandoned Chain of Rocks Bridge, but you can still walk across it. But you gotta remember, they stole the sewer lids.
Yeah, they did, yeah. Yeah, well, they need them up in North County because see the river, you know, runs north all the time. And they need to hold back the dam, to hold back the water, you know.
Right. Yeah, they had to make it up a new dam plate up there, so they had to take the sewer lids. Okay, well, anyhow, we're going.
Hey, who's Cam?
Yeah, the Surlage, actually, the Tyrone Foundation needed a pledge funding campaign thing for how many sewer plates they can rip off. So so far they did pretty good. They got this bridge here and they stole all the plates off.
I hear they have platinum lids for some of them that really do a good job of stealing things, you know.
Yeah, right. That's pretty neat.
They have gold-plated ones and silver-plated ones and
copper-plated ones and aluminum-plated ones and die-cast-plated ones.
You know, I mean, they do a good job of taking care of it. That's why they take. That's why they take the lids off of the.
Hey, Vince, what are you gonna do when you get across this bridge up here?
Faint. I don't know if I can walk with my knee the way it is, boy.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, I know. I'll probably be able to make it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, we're going across the beautiful Chouteau Island Bridge.
What if we're wondering if your cousin Bob down?
I don't know. If he fell off in the river, I'll tell you one thing, we'd have an oil spill from all the way north St.
You know, Marty, I'll tell you what. It brings back a lot of memories, all those farm animals I used to see all the time when I was a kid. Pigeons, rats, possum. Well, that's a long walk down that bridge down there. Look at that. Is this the Illinois bridge, or is this the Missouri bridge, or where are we at?
I don't know, man. We're on some kind of deserted bridge, I can tell you that. I think this was the old Tyrone Bridge.
No, not that again, huh? And I'll tell you what. We're gonna be coming across a few of them in a minute. It looks like it, because there's a whole bunch of them up ahead. Look.
Yeah, look. Now, see, we were telling you about Tyrone stealing the sewer plate lids off this bridge. If you turn around, if you turn back around here, there's
yeah, sure enough, man. And this looks like a copper plated one they stole this time, didn't it? You know, I mean, it was copper, all right, you know, because all the copper's missing down there too. You know, this was a copper bridge, wasn't it, Marty?
Well, actually, what they meant to do for these hoses, you're supposed to spit it.
Yeah, it went down. That's definitely copper, because that's definitely copper, because it pinged when it hit. You know, ping. That's copper makes that pinging sound. You know, it's real funny pinging sound. You know.
Right.
And
makes it laugh when it hits.
Yeah, I know. Okay, Marty, let's go up and see if we can find any more lids.
I hate to interrupt during the Vince and Marty show, but I'd just like to say one thing. I think both you and Marty have flipped your lids.
Got me going, man. I don't know where I'm at. Well, I've never seen a bridge like this before. Did you ever see a bridge with just no people? I mean, there's nobody around here. I mean, I thought this was an amusement park down here somewhere. Chain of rocks, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't understand it, Marty. Rock and roll. What's this? Oh,
wait a second.
That must be living color.
Wait, Larry, take a picture. Get out of the way so we're in the show. There's somebody, a big fan, has drawn a picture of Carl Hepp on this bridge. I find that fascinating. There's an actual picture of Carl Hepp here on the bridge.
Well, Marty, we're really coming across the real Chain of Rocks bridge right here. This is one of the original bridges that crossed from Missouri to Illinois. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. I hear it, but I do hear it has a lot of historical background, that it was the original one, like you say, to carry traffic to and from Missouri and Illinois.
See, a lot of people don't realize that this was the only kind of transportation that we had from Missouri to Illinois at one time, until they built the rest of these other bridges. But this is the original bridge that came across from Missouri to Illinois. You know, a lot of people don't know that, but we're really walking across it. And look at these rapids down here. I mean, these are some amazing shots of the river at, you know, crest level. Sometimes you can see a lot of the, the river rapids and everything. I mean, there's a lot of current down here, and it's, and right now it looks like it's, the river's up a little bit too.
Know something, but don't say nothing. He just
my bridge. I'm gonna walk on a bridge. It's my bridge, and it's all my bridge. It's called Marty's Bridge and Vince's Bridge. It's my bridge. It's Vince's bridge. I want the bridge.
Well, we're with Vince and Marty here on the bridge, and we just ran into some interesting people. Where are you folks from?
From Chicago. And
Michigan.
And what brings you up here to the Chain of Rocks Bridge?
we're just here tracing Route 66, one of its original alignments. And
Where did you start this trip?
we started in Chicago, we went all the way to Rolla, Missouri, and then we're back on our way to Chicago tonight.
A weekend trip?
Yeah, weekend.
What have you found in your search for the original Highway 66?
Well, we found a lot of the old highway, which is real interesting. No one ever drives on it anymore because it's more convenient to drive on the interstate. And a lot of it looks like this. It's real skinny and narrow. When you ride on it, it's really neat. It's just fun to drive on, especially in Missouri because it goes through all the hills and everything.
There's some sort of an organization of people that are interested in the original Highway 66. Are you members of that?
Well, I've known about the organization. I just joined not too long ago, but there's one in every state except for Kansas, I guess.
Well, how would, if somebody watching would like to become a member of the Highway 66 Historical Association, do you know how they would be able to get in touch with them?
I have the addresses at home, but you can. There's a book called The Mother Road. It's by Michael Wallace, and if you buy that book, it has all the addresses in back. And there's also a book called it's called The Traveler's Guide to Route 66 by Tom Snyder, not the talk show guy, but a different guy. It's a little skinny book. It looks like a map. It can fit in a glove compartment, and it's really a good book. It tells you how to travel on the old road now that it has been totally taken over by like other big streets, you know, big interstates and stuff. So, you know, it tells you how to detour and how to stand it as much as possible. And those have all the right numbers and everything in it.
Now, are you guys college students?
No, just we just work full time and just snuck away from work so we could go out and have a good time. We met a lot of nice people out there. Anyone who wants to get away from a stressful living needs to go on Route 66 and talk to the people and let them be nice to them because people are so friendly out there.
Yeah. Do you plan on doing this next year, girls? I mean, because, you know, we got the Vince and Marty show doing it today, you know, and we're looking for sturdy women on our show, see? Would you like to be on our show?
Well, there's a tour starting from Chicago to St. Louis. It'll be June 9th and 10th, or 8th and 9th, something like that this year, and they'll be going from Chicago to St. Louis.
Well, when they get to Chicago, make sure you mention Vince and Marty show, and it's in St. Louis, okay? Because we're looking for sturdy women. You all look like sturdy women to me. So what's your name?
Teresa.
This is just to remind you, there's some local phone numbers.
That's our phone numbers right there. If you got to
phone numbers will be meaningless after you make it back to your hometown. It won't mean nothing.
Well, you got to dial the area code 314, right, Marty, in Missouri. So, okay, that's right. Here, I got a card in my pocket here. Well, Marty's. I'll give you all a card right here. That's a bad one right there. Oh, you get that one there. Okay, what's your name?
Elaine.
Elaine. What's your name?
Deanna.
Deanna. Okay. Oh, Marty, yeah, we got some more recruits for our show, buddy.
The numbers that was put on the card was just recently updated for the telephone system.
Oink, oink. Moo, moo. Oink, oink, moo.
We're somewhere on Chouteau Island. What? Are we in a town?
Granite City address.
This is a Granite City address? We're in Granite City?
Granite City address, yeah.
It looks a little bit like downtown Granite City to me. But anyway, we're on a farm, and we're with a very nice lady, Nancy Winter, who runs this farm with her husband. And you have all these animals here. You have goats, and you have a pig, and you have chickens and roosters, and anything I missed?
Cow and horses and
cow and horses. No.
pigeons.
What do you do with the goats and the chickens?
They're just pets. They're just pets. We get eggs from the chickens and The goats are just pets.
What are farm fresh eggs like? Are they different than the kind you buy in the grocery store?
Yeah, the yolk in the middle is much deeper orange.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'll give you some before you leave.
Oh, really? Well,
might even throw a goose egg in there for you.
What's a goose egg like?
They're about that big around, and they got a little more rubbery white part of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you fry them just like chicken eggs.
So, I mean, you just have a whole bunch of goats and stuff just as a pet. Isn't that kind of an expensive hobby?
Yeah, my feed bill runs about $200 a month on everything I've got.
Really? And you just want to get close to the land? Is that it?
Yeah, I've liked animals growing up all my life, and I've always wanted a variety of them. Right now, I've got more animals than I've ever had, though.
Well, okay. Well, thank you. We're going to take a little look around the farm, and of course, when we show barnyard animals and pigs, especially, it kind of reminds us of some of the dates that Vince and Marty might have had earlier. So. Here we go around the farm now.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O. And a chicken over there, and a goat over there, and a dog over there, and a goose over here, and a goat back there, E-I-E-I-O.
I was gonna eat her, and I ate her sister, but she got too friendly.
We're gonna eat her, huh? What are you gonna do with the pig now if you're not gonna eat it?
I'm hoping to breed her. I spent more building him than what the pigs were, just to keep her. Gotcha, it's all rooted up. Come here, baby. Come on, baby. That's all baby. Oh, she won't hurt you. Let me get her up.
Yeah, you don't want to get his car all clean.
It'd be funny though if I can get her up. Come on, get up, come on. If I can get her up.
Maybe I'm gonna give you a hand if I come in.
She might get up in a minute.
Come on, pig, let's go. Come on, piggy, that's a good pig.
There she is. Now wait a minute.
Dana got a big old butt. Dana got a big old butt. Got a real big old butt. Just a big old butt. Just a real big old butt. Dana got a big old butt. A pig got a big old butt. A pig got a big old butt.
Yeah, this is Vince. We're going to have lots of women on the Vince and Marty show. There's me with one of them now. We're going to have lots of women on the Vince and Marty show. Lots of women. That's right. Nothing but women. Lots of women on the Vince and Marty show. Here, have one of my cards. Nancy and my wonderful husband have given us these eggs. Now, look at this egg here. This is an egg that looks like something that Vince might have laid. And this is a goose egg.
Say, this chicken had to go to the vet.
This is a duck egg, and these are farm fresh eggs. These are, well, now the brown eggs, they come from brown chickens?
No, not necessarily. You have some chickens that lay green eggs. We just don't have any.
Green eggs?
They're Irish chickens.
Have, Araucana chickens that lay like light purple and light green eggs.
Wow. How come we never saw any in the supermarket?
I don't know why they don't sell them.
Oh, here you go. Put these in the trunk, Vince.
You know why they don't sell green eggs?
People will
Why?
Now,
because they're not grade A rated by the United States of Agriculture.
But that's the difference between a fresh and...
Oh,
so good.
He's such a
He does look a lot like Morris. That's why I called him that.
He's such a
he's
good
lovey.
boy.
He is.
He's such an outstanding young puss.
You used to have a cat, didn't you, Pete?
Oh, I had a wonderful cat named Bertram.
What happened to him?
Well, I was home and said goodbye to him, and we had just moved into a new apartment with Denise. And when I got home from work, Denise was still there, and the cat was gone, and she said the cat ran off. But after the cat left, a few months later, Denise left.
They like him behind the ears.
He's such a good puss. Every boy needs a little pussy in their life.
I think the Vince and Marty show is about over with now. I think we'll go to some more interesting video. It's called The End of the Show.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. All right, yeah.
And don't forget, if you have an idea, a suggestion, or a comment about Worldwide Magazine, you can contact us at our 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week viewers hotline. It's a recorded service just for you at 879-3002. 879-3002. 879-3002.
This is Marty's brother Mark, and you know what month this is. This is National Cable Television Month. It's TV you've got to see. And you'll want to watch Worldwide Magazine on Friday, April 19th. It's the main event for our program. We're going to feature not 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, or 6, but we're going to have 7 hours. That's it, 7 hours of Worldwide Magazine on Friday, April 19th from 7 p.m. until 2 a.m. 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. You won't want to miss a single hour.
What channel is that on, Mark?
It's on channel 15 on the TCI double helix cable system.
Now, when is that again? I forgot.
Friday, April 19th, 1991, the 5th anniversary of Worldwide Magazine. 7 hours.
Are you going to be there?
I'm going to be there, Pete.
Well, the buses don't run past 2 o'clock.
No, unfortunately they don't, but I know who's going to get me back.
Who?
I'll find somebody.